Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Thursday? I am up. I'm at it. I'm a little early today because I have to be at work at 7 o'clock, but I am committed. I am determined that if I have to get up early, I'm going to get up and get my devotional done and out the way. We have to put things in the right perspective. If we put him first, he'll put us first. And it took me a minute to learn that, but I'm getting there. And so I pray everyone is having a beautiful morning. As getting up and, getting your coffee together and getting your clothes on for work, take a moment to stop and thank God for watching over you, for protecting you, for covering you. And thank God for the things that he's done for you that he didn't have to do, but he did because he loved you. We all have something to be grateful for. We all have something to be thankful for. No matter what's going on in our life, we should always take a moment to be grateful, to be thankful. But with that being said, I come with the daily devotional. Today is Thursday, August the 25th, and I'm reading out of Jesus in Red. I hope you can see this, got like a glare. And the title of today's devotional is The Honor of God. The honor of God. If I honor myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father who honors me, of whom you say that he is your God. Yet you have not known him, but I know him. And if I say I do not know him, I should be a liar like you. But I do know him, and he keeps his word. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it, and he was glad. John 8:54 through 56. That was Jesus talking. Even though he knew who he was, he also knew who God was. And it's so important to put, we all have a position, a place, and we can't get so caught up in who we think we are. Well, anyway, let me finish reading. The world seeks honor from the world, from sports to politics to business, and in almost every human interaction. We seek the praise of man. We dress, talk, and act to impress others. Let me read that again. We dress, talk, and act to impress others. When we come to Christ, our greatest desire is to seek the praise that comes from God in all things. We honor him in our thoughts, dress. Let me say that again. We honor him in our thoughts, dress, and by our desires. We say with the psalmist, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord. Psalms 19:14. Perhaps the greatest way we can honor God is to point the world to the gospel of Jesus Christ. See, God has confidence in who he is. So he said, honor my son. Honor the one that I created to die for your sins. Honor him, because when you honor him, you honor me. See how that goes? See how that order goes? It is in the cross that God is almost honored. It is in the cross that God is most honored. It is there we see his righteousness revealed from faith to faith, and his great love is displayed to the whole world. Jesus on that cross, that's the greatest love. What an honor it would be to have God himself say to the faithful laborers, well done, you good and faithful servant. That's Matthew 25:23. He wants us to point everybody to Jesus. And Jesus points everybody to the Father. You have to know the order in which this thing is. Because see, if we just do it like the Bible said, we can't get it wrong. Are there any areas in my life, this is soul search, are there any areas in my life where I seek the honor of man? Question mark. And I think at some point we all are guilty of that, because I don't know if it's just part of our DNA, where we seek the praise, the honor, from parents, from pastors, leaders, bosses on your job. I think that's just all part of our nature. But once we seek the honor from God, and he honors us, he will cause things to fall how they should fall in your life. And you won't have to go over and beyond trying to seek honor from man, because the moment you do one thing wrong, what happens? 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that job, or you're going to be demoted. And so, or if you don't do the right thing by a family member, you're going to be cast aside. So we have to be careful. We have to be mindful of who we honoring and how we honoring. There is a right and a wrong way to honor someone. You don't want to honor them to the point of that you're praising them, that you put them in a place where God didn't put them in, and oftentimes we're guilty of that. We're putting people in position that God didn't even put them in, and then when we put them up there, it's hard for them to come down. And then that's when God has to step in and take them down, because they done got full of themselves. And the prayer is, Father, may I seek the honor that comes from you alone. When we focus on honoring, when we seek, when we make it a important prayer to honor God, and we want to do what it takes to honor him, we can't go wrong with that. And in this reading, it said we dress, talk, act to impress others. We all are guilty of that. Some people say, child, I just put my clothes on for me. In this reading, it said we do it to impress others. We all, when we get a new hairdo, a new hairstyle, a new hair color, or got on a new outfit, we all want somebody to say, girl, you looking good today. I love that hairdo. Come on now. We just got to keep it real, But some people, I will say, there's nothing wrong with looking nice, but you don't want to always feel like that you just can't have just a calm, normal day. You feel like that you have to dress up to get attention. And sometimes it's because of how you feel about yourself. Sometimes it's about how you feel about yourself, how you truly feel about yourself. Honey, if you can throw on a pair of sweats and a t-shirt and no makeup, and you feel just as good about yourself, that's what I'm talking about. But it says in here, okay. When we come to Christ, our greatest desire is to seek the praise that comes from God in all things. We honor him in our thoughts and in our dress. Yes, how we carry ourselves, what we put on. We should be respectful. We should be modest, because we want to honor God in that way. Some people may say, well, what is dressing got to do with it? It's not going to send you to hell, but it's just like, if you're married, there's a certain way you need to carry yourself, as a woman. You don't want everything to be exposed and nothing is left to the imagination. Well, God is our Father. Your natural father, your human father, you're not going to be walking around all kind of way. I would hope not, exposed in front of him. So there is a way that we, as females, we need to carry ourselves, and also men. There's a certain way that you need to walk around, and carry yourself in front of, females and different things. Leave something to the imagination. You married, keep that at home. Nobody's saying that you got to wear a caftan. If anyone know what that is, it's a real big loose dress like a lounger. My mom used to wear them all the time around the house. Nobody's saying that you have to do that. God don't mind you looking nice. He does not mind that at all. So that's not what this is about. But we should make sure that how we're carrying ourselves, how we're walking, how we're talking, how we're living, how we're dressing, our thoughts, our desires is honoring him. We want the honor to come from him. Because, honey, some folks will tell you you look good, and then they go to the next child. Did you see what they had on? Honey, let me tell you, honey, people is something else. But honestly, that is the end of devotional. The honor of God. This is Jesus honoring God. He's pointing the finger back at the one that created him. He's saying, I know who I am. I know what I came to do. But the one that is greater than me, there's always somebody that's greater than us. We have to remember that. And God is the great one. He is the creator of it all. And even though Jesus played a major part and died for our sins, he was created to do that. So he can bring us back in fellowship with who? God. And so we can't get so high, high off the hog that we forget about the one that created us. We can't get so high off the hog that we forget about the one that blessed us with what we have, that gave, we can't forget about that. But it's easy to forget about that. Sometimes we get to going, and we get to making money, and we get to doing this, and we get to doing that, and we feel like we're doing it in our own might and our own strength. But everything comes from God. And today it's all about the honor of God. We got to put the honor and respect that's due him. And so with that being said, like I said, I got to be at work at 7 o'clock. But I have to come in and give this devotional. I don't want to get so busy in my day that I forget about what I have committed to do. And so I'm going to show up. I'm going to be here. If I don't have but one person, like I have my sis down there, good morning, good morning. Thanks for hopping on. There's so many other things I'm sure you could be doing. So God bless you. It means a lot when I see you pop on. It really does. Yeah, I'm trying to just stay committed and just be about my Father's business. That's where I'm at in my life. I chased a lot of things, that I thought would make me happy or whatever. And a lot of it broke my heart. So I know that's not going to happen with doing the work that my Father sent me to do. So I'm going to show up no matter what. He puts breath in my body. I'm going to show up. So if I only have one, I'm grateful. The Bible says heaven rejoices over one soul. I've met my quota. I got my one. And I am so happy. I pray everyone that came on this live be blessed. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, night. And just remember to speak life no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're battling with. You may say, well, Yolanda, you don't know what I'm going through. I don't have to know. The Father knows. The Father knows. And whatever you're going through, you're not going through it by yourself. He's in the fire with you. He's going through with you. And you're going to come out, and you're not even going to smell like smoke. Only he can do that. Only he can do that. So with that being said, I'm going to hop off. And again, thanks to, my dear friend, and I'm grateful for those that will hop on. A lot of times people hop on after, and I'm still grateful for that. I still can't believe that I get the turnout that I have on here. The devil had me thinking nobody's going to come on and hear you, but you all proved him to be just who he is. And that's a liar. He's the father of lies. Had I listened, I wouldn't be on here today. But because of my obedience, I'm here. I've got to run. I've got to go. But again, the title of today's devotional was The Honor of God. That's putting him back in his respected place. Until next time, be blessed. And remember to speak life in all situations. We got to learn to be content. Not satisfied, but content in our situation, because Jesus going on the cross was the game changer. Every season don't stay the same. Seasons change, and your situation is going to change. Be blessed.